What's up?
What you mean,
I
what's
thought
up?
you was a kid.
What you text me 911 for? You said you need me to come. And why is all these clothes everywhere?
Relax. As long as you day, I'll be asleep. Why you trying to do all that? I gotta talk to you.
About what?
How you been, first of all?
I've been good. What?
What's up with you?
You kidding me? Yeah. What you want? You said 911.
911. I need $500.
Listen.
Today?
Please don't stop.
Before midnight hit.
What you need $500 for?
I need $500 before midnight hit.
What do you need $500 for, first of all?
What's the letter? The eviction letter. It's on the bar. Not that one. It's on the bar. I mean, you don't believe me? When you don't pay your rent, what happens? You get evicted. Don't you move back in?
No, I'm still, you know, living. I'm still happy out there in my tent and in my car and stuff. By the way, you asked me $500. I saw you with my coworker the other day. You talking about $500? So what's the issue with that?
What are you talking about?
Don't play stupid. You come on now, Miss Ma'am. You know, and then you got your shoes on. Like, bro, you got. Why you have your shoes on the bed? This is why. This
is disrespect.
This is why.
That got me not wanting to clean.
This is why I left.
This disrespect got me not wanting to clean. I need the $500.
These dirty clothes been sitting here since I came over here that last time.
$500. Comprende?
These clothes been sitting here. Look, that's dirt. Look at that towel. Look at this towel right here.
How long we gonna do this?
This don't make no sense. And then this trash still sitting here.
Are you hearing me?
You threw my halo away?
Mira.
What is you?
Mi mula.
What are you doing? What, like?
Pronto.
You got whose long johns is these? This ain't
Put
done.
that down,
I don't even wear these.
Put that down. Why you coming up in here with all that? What are you, an inspector?
Hell, make inspector, cause I'm the one paying rent here.
Okay then. Okay.
But I ain't finna be paying rent now.
You just said who's gonna pay the rent? Come on,
I'm done,
Get
bro.
what you want, you feel me?
Man, bye.
Get what you want over here.
Bye.
What's up?
I waited on you. I wanted it for maybe even longer. Who is it?
Pass me some ginger! Pass me some ginger!
Like I said.
No. Get down from here, girl. I told you. Get down. Want some sushi? I'll save you a piece. Here you go, darling. Salmon. You don't want it? It's too salty.
Another way the black man can access the mental condition of the black woman is to examine the way she keeps house. Although traditionally a fine dresser, the black woman is subject to keeping a nasty house. She dresses impeccable to go to the most spectacular outfit, but her home or apartment may be a wreck. There may be roaches, rats, and bed vermin. Note that if her house is dirty, she can't be right. She will continue to keep a dirty house if the black man continues to act like it's not important. She will spend long, grueling hours at her hairdresser and not be willing to spend 30 minutes a day cleaning her living quarters. She is known to try to entertain a man in the midst of her messy house. She may blame her sloppily kept home on the fact that she works, goes to school, or just doesn't have time. These are all rank excuses, which prove she has her priorities in the wrong order. There is no excuse for daily rumpled clothes strewn throughout the house, dirty ashtrays, dusty furniture, a sink full of dishes, soiled bed linen, spoiled food in the fridge, or overflowing trash in the kitchen. If the bathroom is littered with hair, ring around the tub, crud in the sink or on the floor, and the Black woman's activities and intentions are misplaced. If her home is like any of the above descriptions, the Black man can be sure that she's moving through life too fast, running the streets too much, and neglecting her home duties. She must be reminded by the Black man to keep her house clean so that she will not think he is blind. When the Black woman sees that the Black man is observant and dissatisfied with her housekeeping, she may tighten up her act, at least monetarily. Her habits are difficult to break. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Happy Monday. Welcome back to On the Shoulders of Giants. I am Joseph Ward, and we are continuing our reading of Shahrazad Ali's book, The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. And this is chapter 9, Housekeeping, starting on page 88 and going to page 90. 98, from 88 to 98. So remember to hit that like button, subscribe, share this, get in the comments. We want to get as many likes, get as many views on these videos so we can get this information out as far as possible. Hit that like button, please. Hook a brother up. So I started this with a clip from this couple that's been going viral through social media, especially through TikTok. So a young Black couple, they live together. The Black woman is a messy person in the house. The Black man has allowed it. You saw the video, you saw the mess. That's nasty. There's no other way around it. Their living conditions is deplorable. It's unacceptable to live in that, but that man is part to blame in that. He chose her. He chose her. She chooses to not clean up. She chooses to be lazy. She chooses to create chaos in the environment through her unwillingness to clean, because from what they're saying, she doesn't work, he works. And at this point, they're divorced, and he's willing to live in a tent and or in his car rather than live in the apartment with her in that condition. And she's living in that with that cat. And, you saw her laying in it, eating in it, crying in it, stewing in it. That's nasty. That's a nasty environment that they exist in. How did it get that bad? But that's what we're going to explore today. Because remember, beauty is something that's just not external. True beauty is something that emanates from the inside. And a person, first of all, for that beauty to emanate from the inside, then that person has to actually love themselves. A person who loves themselves wouldn't allow themselves to exist in an environment like that. She doesn't love herself, and he loves himself a bit better, but not the way he needs to be, because he wouldn't even be with her. She's at a bad place in her life, and he's at a bad place in his life. And it seems like he may have allowed her to drag him down if he wasn't already down there before, because how did they attract each other? They had to be on the same wavelength to attract each other. But the focus today is housekeeping and why some Black women don't clean, and how that affects the relationship, how that affects their mindset, their spirit, the attitudes, the men they attract, the men that they can keep. All of these things we're going to explore today. That's nasty. I don't know about y'all, because I'm a neat freak. I'm like borderline OCD with cleaning. Like, my stuff got to be clean. I'm not saying I'm the cleanest person in the world, but my junk is clean. My house is clean. And I'm a grown man that live by myself too. So to see that environment, that is deplorable. But let's jump back into it and figure out why that is acceptable to some Black women. If the Black woman lives with the Black man, sometimes she starts out being on top of the house cleaning. Her next step is to ask the man to chip in and help. And the next step is to stop doing it altogether. The Black man has every right to instruct this woman to clean up the house. If he complains and she rebels, her actions may be to continue to let the house go to hell until she is ready to clean it up, which will not be when he tells her to. Black women and some black men also consider the house as the woman's domain, and whatever she does in the house is her business and her responsibility. She is allowed to run it however she pleases. The rule seems to be that she controls inside and he controls outside. That is wrong. The black man has a right to decide how he wants his home kept, both inside and out. Keeping the house clean can become a real bone of contention between black couples. Black women associate keeping house for a man with being a maid, which has a somewhat negative connotation due to her being forced to be a maid during slavery. Housekeeping represents hard work that she is not interested in doing on a regular basis. She doesn't have time. So, in my opinion, the house is the domain for both. We've came together and we are collectively building this house. So inside and out is both of our domains, and we both have a say on what goes on inside and out of the house. Now, we won't be living together if we can't come to a consensus on how we're going to run this house, and a healthy consensus. And it's not going to be your way or my way. It's going to be a healthy consensus. But I am the quarterback of this team. Let's not forget that, right? So what I am saying is I am creating an environment that is as healthy as it can be. And we're both going to contribute to making this environment healthy and maintaining this environment to be as healthy as it can be. But it will need both of us to work together. This is not you are a dictator or I'm a dictator. We are a team. We are a team. We're going to work together on this. Now, so the idea of either the house being the woman domain or the woman doesn't want to clean up because that's maid duty. No, those are old ideas that a lot of women like to hold on to because it's their excuse for not cleaning up. You know, the whole I don't cook, I don't clean thing that came out with the Cardi B song, and people took it and ran with it. You know, I was looking at the women like, y'all nasty. So you don't clean up your house. So even if you don't have a man, you live by yourself, you don't clean up, that's nasty. And you out here having sex, you taking your clothes off. Look, when I'm dating a woman, and the first time I go to her house, I'm gonna go in her bathroom and I'm gonna look around. Because that's one of the most important rooms in the house, in my mind. The kitchen, the bathroom, and the bedroom. I'm looking in all three. I may not make it to the bedroom that first time, because if that bathroom don't pass the test and that kitchen trash, I'm gone. I am leaving. I will find a reason to leave. And I am not playing. Hygiene is important. Cleanliness is important. That's a part of us disciplining ourselves to become the best versions of ourselves, to become stronger. And if we can't simply clean up behind ourselves because you feel like you don't want to, or you don't have to, or it's beneath you, something's wrong with you. You messed it up, clean it up. If the black man expects the black woman to hang up his clothes or take care of him and cook dinner on time, iron the shirt every once in a while, wash or scratch his head, rub his back, or do any kind of wifely duty, she may respond, I ain't your mama, or I ain't his slave, or what's wrong with you? Get it yourself, or I don't feel like it, I'm tired. If the black woman would spend more time making her home a haven for the black man, he might want to stay in it more instead of looking outside for a peace of mind. You know, I hear couples, I hear men, because I talk to a lot of men. I do hear men, and I'm not going to say this, I don't hear this from a lot of men, but I've heard men complain about going home, who don't want to go home. You know, and I tell women all the time, no, because the idea is the woman is the one who makes the house a home. Well, no, we both make this house a home. And, you know, a lot of that is centered around decoration. I said it before and I said it again. I don't care how immaculately decorated this home is. If I don't want to be around you, I don't want to be there. And if you are there, I don't want to be there. If I don't want to be around you. Because making the house a home is not necessary. Because for men, we don't really give a shit about the decorations. We don't care about the decorations like that for the most part. It's more about the relationship with you. If I want to be around you, I don't care about these decorations. As long as the house clean, it's kept up, it's in good shape, it's in great shape. We're taking care of the home. We're good. Taking care of ourselves. The environment is there. We're good. I don't care. I don't care about the decorations. I care about us. I care about the environment that we create for ourselves. That's the most important thing about this. How are we existing as a couple? But a part of that is making sure that our environment is clean and healthy. Unhealthy environments help breed unhealthy relationships. If the black man should leave to go out to an undesignated destination, she believes that she has the right to go to. She would exert all kinds of time adjustments in order to get dressed and leave when he does or shortly after. She may even follow the black man or try to show up at the same place he hangs out and then act like it's a coincidence. The black woman does not know that no black man likes to look up in a club or a bar and see his woman there when he didn't expect her. This is one of the times that she could be home cleaning the house, but her anxiety tells her that if he can go out, she can. If she's at home, she wants him to be at home too. When she's ready to go to bed, she wants him to be ready to go to bed too. That black woman wants the black man to be home with her all the time as an absolute contradiction to her real desire, because no woman wants a man under her feet every moment of the day, every day. She has other women type things to do. In spite of this, she remains determined to keep up with the black man, even if it means she has to neglect the house or herself. There's plenty for a woman to do at home on Friday and Saturday night other than party. And yeah, no man is getting into no real man is getting into a relationship looking for a mom. I don't need you to be my mom. I got a mom. Right? I need you to be my wife. I need you to be my woman. I need you to be my teammate. I need you to have a life. And I need you to understand that I have a life. And I need us to live our lives. Right? If we're to the point where we feel like we need to keep tabs on each other, then if we're not already we're drifting into unhealthy territory. We should be able to have the type of relationship where we have healthy communication, but also healthy boundaries. We're both adults. I'm not here to tell you what to do. You're not here to tell me what to do, but we are here to compromise. I'm not going to try to make you do anything. You either down with me or you ain't. If you ain't down with what I got going on, this ain't the team for you. I'm not finna sit here and argue and going back and forth with you about any of these things. Hey, this house is going to be clean. We're going to keep this house clean. And if that is too much for you, then this is not the house for you. And it's just that dang on simple. I'm not finna sit here and argue with no woman about cleaning up. I'm not finna sit here and argue with a woman about trying to keep tabs on me. I'm not finna sit here and argue with a woman about creating a healthy relationship. You're either down with what I'm talking about or you ain't. And if you ain't, deuces. I got options. All right? But I understand that there are a lot of men who don't operate like that. And more men need to learn how to stand on their square. Stop being soft. So there's another type of black woman who is meticulously clean. Now this is a look at the black women on the same side, the other side of the same coin, who cleans, but it still has mischievous intentions behind their cleaning. There's another type of black woman who is meticulously clean. She might even be considered as too neat. She is obsessed with the extradition of dirt. Her nervousness makes her to possibly fix dinner and remove all the food and dishes before everyone is finished eating. If her man comes in too late, she has already cleaned the kitchen, put all the food away, and dares anyone to mess it up again. She feels that if the black man stays out past the dinner hour, then he doesn't deserve to eat. The too neat black woman wants everything in place, including the black man. Subconsciously, this kind of black woman may try to clean up the external filth because of her high level of internal filth. She may brag to her friends that I got him trained and he knows not to mess up anything or I'll have a fit. And to keep from hearing her mouth, sometimes the black man obeys her house rules and as if he's a guest. The black woman, who is usually very neat, will use the house as a battleground if she is displeased with the black man. She will stop cleaning up, stop cooking, and let it all go to hell as a statement of her dissatisfaction or to get his attention. She calculates that when the black man gets tired of eating out, wearing dirty, wrinkled clothes, and not having sex with her, he will relent, give in, and submit to her wishes. The black woman gains confidence when she is able to successfully trick the black man. She loves the challenge when the black man recognizes her tricks and games and tries to work a game back on her. She delights in trying to outmaneuver him, albeit the black woman practices larceny and sometimes other kinds of nonsense. It is the black man who must bust her and bust her repeatedly until she gives up the game. Yeah. So this other type of black woman who uses this as control, cleaning as control, cleaning and cooking as control. I'll clean and I'll cook as long as you do what I say, as long as you fall in line. Yeah, I'm defiant. I'm very defiant. So me and this type of woman won't even be on the same wavelength. We won't even attract each other. Because I'm defiant. And I'm grown. Ain't nobody finna tell me what to do. If I come in past a specific time in my house that I pay at and I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. And that's just that. And nobody's going to give me any lip about it. Now, see, the thing about me is I clean up behind myself. So you ain't gonna have nothing to worry about because I've always cleaned up behind myself and I won't stop cleaning up behind myself. I clean up behind myself. But what won't happen is somebody telling me that I can't eat because they've closed the kitchen down. Who you think you talking to? Matter of fact, see, you won't even make it far enough to be in the same house with me if you think you can talk to me like that. You will be shut down, kicked out, and moved on very quickly. You will be shipped out very quickly. Who you talking to? But for a lot of black men, help me understand why these type of women are making it this far into your life. The black women who don't respect you, the black women who look down on you, who talk down on you, the black women who who thinks that she has to be your mother and control your life. And uses these type of tactics to have control over your life. How did she make it this far in your life? What is wrong with you that a woman who doesn't have her stuff together on the inside, she's failing herself on the inside, how does she gain a prominent position in your life? You have to ask yourself that question. This position would increase her self-worth and gradually heal the psychological wounds of this wicked society. Nothing she does takes the place of the black man. Even when she convinces herself that celibacy is not only healthy but desirable, she is lying. Black women say they want a man desperately, but have given up because they can't find one. They can't find the one they want. So they would rather be alone, and alone they are. A lot of black women can't find, and a lot of black women don't like to hear this. But a lot of black women can't find the man that they want because they're not the woman that they're supposed to be. And yes, he doesn't want you. You don't look the part. Your mentality isn't together. You're not a wife. You don't take care of yourself. You're selfish. You only focus on external things. You only focus on money. Your personality is wrapped around your looks. You have nothing to talk about. You complain about that I don't like the stuff that you don't like I'm supposed to be a woman. You want me to follow behind you, but not follow behind you. You want me to be a scammer, but not to be a scammer. Like, it's unrealistic things. Why would I want you? I've spent time and effort putting myself in a position to be better, to make myself better, to become the greater version of myself. Why would I allow you in my life to mess up my stuff after all this time and effort I done put in to make myself better? All the ups and downs that I've been through, all the ups and downs that I'm going through, and you think I'm going to allow you in my life just because you want to be there and you're subpar? Woman, please. You better wake up out of that dream. It's not happening. You don't get somebody just because you just want them and you fit. The people who think they deserve other people's love. How do you deserve my love? I don't even know you. You earn love. You earn trust. You earn respect. You earn relationships. Those are earned from both sides. Men, y'all better step it up. Y'all better stop being the one who's trying to earn somebody's love. And you better learn how to have somebody earn your love. Hey, this ain't about you. This is a us thing, not a you thing. It's not an I thing, not a you thing. It's a us and we thing. And if you don't understand that, this ain't the team for you. No idea a thing can replace the black man. He was the first life to appear on the planet Earth for as far back as can be determined. His will has kept this whole thing going. True, he is sometimes lost in the wilderness. Battling beasts flocked against him. The black woman does not see him fighting for his life. Instead, she sees him interrupting hers. He is a pain and he is a bother and he is not happy. No man can be happy until his woman lets him be. Such a powerful position the black woman seems to be in. The fact that her empowerment is self-destructive does not matter to her. She is selfish. She does not even know who the black man is. She does not know that she can have heaven on earth if his will be done. She won't even try it. She is a braggart and thinks that she is too good to submit. She thinks she knows what's best and has to look out for herself. She lives in total fear that something might happen and that she isn't ready for. She does not have to be on the front line. She can follow in the footsteps of her guide, but she won't let her guide get in front of her. She is afraid she will lose her place in line. She feels concerned. And those women who have that mindset because they want their comfortable place in white supremacy. They want their success. They want their glory. They want to be remembered. They falling for the tricks. They falling for the lies. They ran with the narratives. They want to be remembered in the annals of time while destroying their families and their communities, which is sad. Now, I don't believe that this is the majority of black women, but I do know that the number of black women who fit the bill of the descriptions in this book, the number is too large, but I don't believe it's the majority of black women. But I do believe the majority of black women, or all black women, are affected by these mindsets, are impacted by these mindsets. And that's one of the dangerous parts. Just like the men, we're affected and impacted by the Pookies and Ray Ray mindsets, the Negro mindsets. We're all affected by it and impacted by it because we come in contact with it. Some of us are raised by it. Some of us are best friends with it. Some of us work with it. Some of us live with it. Some of us birthed it. But we have to get to a point to where these mindsets, these ideas, this way of living is non-existent. If black people are serious about fighting racism, fighting white supremacy, we got to be serious about fighting the inner niggers within us. Have to be serious about that. We can't complain about white supremacy on one hand and then be complicit in helping white supremacy thrive and maintain by tearing ourselves down on the other hand. She says she slacks up on taking care of the house or caring for the black man because she gets bored and tired. Tired of the same routine day after day, day in and day out. The general duties of doing for the black man gets to be a bother. Some black women will not even serve the black man a good plate of food. Some will not even cook the food. Her mediocrity tells her that if a certain activity gets old, she has to move on. It is odd that she bores of the regularity and uniformity involved in maintaining day-to-day life. And I hear that a lot. Hear that a lot online and in regular life. Women saying that they're bored by routine. They're bored by responsibility. They're bored by the regularity of life. They want the sparks. They want the spice. They want the crazy things. But a lot of that is toxicity. A lot of that is arguments, fights, cheating, all this other stuff. This is not a damn movie. This ain't a damn movie. This is real life. After going to work, working 10 hours, coming back home and making sure I get all these YouTube videos together and everything else that I need to do, raking my yard or whatever, cleaning up this house, the last thing I want to do is go back and forth with some immature, unhealed woman who thinks that toxicity brings fun into the relationship. I'm fun. I'm very fun. But I'm not toxic. I know how to sit home, sit down, chill out, and be cool. I'm 40. I ain't got time or the energy for none of that. My time, my energy, and effort is making my life better, my community better. Anything outside of that, hey man, you can keep it. My life don't have time for you. The black woman is out of sync with the natural order of the universe because she refuses to adhere to the principles set forth in a systemized existence where repeat means everything. The variations of daily life she craves is called disorganization and confusion. She refers to and defends her disorganization as doing things her own way. She maintains the idea that freedom means she can do things any way she pleases. There's no freedom without responsibility. Her purpose has been reduced to her obligation to fight for her rights of superiority over her man. The mere idea of obeying a black man, doing what he tells her to do, is considered as non-assertive. To work in unity with him on an idea can frighten her because she sees it as submission of one personality into another. In business, this is called a merger. She does not want to merge with the black man to double his power because she wants individualism and the power herself. She wants to be the man. She has brought into the message that she too can be what the man is. And she believes that she can be what the man is, so she strives to be what the man is. But she fails in her attempt to be the man. Disorganization, disunity, fighting amongst each other, chaos. If that's what you seek, stop complaining about what you get. Stop complaining about the caliber of men that you get who are trash if you are seeking trash. A lot of you women have to be honest and admit to yourself. For you, unfortunately, because you still got a lot of work to do on yourself, the man that make that thing jump is the worst man for you. The man that gets you going, that get them juices flowing, that make that thing jump, is the worst man for you. And you know it, but you can't help it because he make that thing jump. You got to get your life together. I've been there. The woman that used to make me stand and look at the world ready to go were the worst women for me at one point. I had to grow up. We got to grow up. We all got to go through it. We all got to grow through it. The black man, his woman, and his children are considered a nation. No nation can survive and exist trying to cater to the individual needs of each member. There are overriding rules that must be obeyed by every member to ensure the success of the whole. The head of the nation must be respected and must make the determinations and enforce them. If the nation is wounded in the head because the body is diseased, it will soon be rendered invalid and crumbled. It is a slow and deadly process that is predictable by learned social scientists. It is represented by what we see today in the chaotic existence of the black family. The black man and the black woman must become one in their union. They must become one by thinking in the terms of one. They must be in agreement of the goal and work in the interest of one. They are one. Nothing is more pleasing than peace at home daily. If the black woman works to try to please the black man, he would work to try to please her. By nature, the black man cannot submit to the black woman. So she's wasting everybody's time trying to do so. On her shoulders, she has the original hard head, hardened and frozen against the warmth of the black man's love. While the black man is reported to be dying faster than the black woman, it is the black woman who is helping him to his grave. You're either going to help me or you're going to hurt me. We're either going to choose to win together or we're going to lose together regardless. This is a team sport. Racism is a team sport. Been saying it forever. Racism is a team sport. We're either going to win together or we're going to lose together. What do you want to do? You make a choice. But if you choose to lose together, stop complaining about racism, because you are complicit and you are a black racist, because you are helping the system continue. You think it's about you, huh? You think you have real individual power, don't you? I know you do. I know you think you're special. I know you think you get all the white love and the white praise and attention and notoriety and all these different things, but you have no real power and no real ability to truly make your community better. And that has to be deflating. That has to hurt. That has to be a reality check. We need real power. Real power. The black man must insist the black woman study food stuff and make determinations about which items are best for digestion, growth, and longevity of life. It is she who can single-handedly decide whether or not to extend the life of her family with well-planned nutritious meals, or to destroy it by delivering up quickly prepared, preservative-filled, valueless foods designed to just fill the stomach. The only way the black man will live healthier and stronger is for the black woman to take over her responsibilities concerning nutrition. The body is only a machine of sorts. Take care of this machine and it will operate for a long time. If it is abused for 30, 40, 50 years, it will decay and cease, allowing the children to eat junk food, forcing her man to eat out of greasy restaurants, and doing everything she can to keep from cooking is horrendous. The black woman must accept her job as the black man must accept his. There is a very special equality in sharing the necessary burdens of nurturing the black nation. What we eat is important. What we consume is important. How we consume, when we consume, where we consume, all of that is important. There's too many big backs in black nations. Too many black people with big backs. Too many black men with big backs and big guts. Too many black women with big backs and big guts. We're unhealthy. Ain't no need to be nice about it. Too many big backs out there. And we know it. But what we eat has to be important. I do agree. The woman I'm with has to be health conscious. She has to be conscious about what she cooks. She has to be conscious about what she consumes. She has to be conscious about what I consume. Health is important. Health is wealth. And if we're not being healthy, what's the purpose of building a nation? We're not going to be around to keep it up, and we're not going to be healthy enough to keep it up. We're leaving our children vulnerable. We're leaving our children, period. We got to step our game up. Black women, you got to step your game up. Black men, you got to step your game up. Black men have to be better leaders, and black women have to be better followers. Black women have to choose to follow, but only follow competent leaders. Only submit to competent leaders. Don't submit to the dude just because he make your stuff jump, or just because he busting your back out, knocking the Mario coins about you. Yeah, I'm going there. Just because he breaking your back in, don't mean he's the man that you give your life and your love to. Nah, he may not be the man for you. So none of this means that the black woman must dedicate her life in its entirety to cooking and cleaning. Nobody's asking you to do that, right? She must train her children to do their part. And if the right effort and the right spirit is shown, the black man is known to chip in and do his part and take care of the home. I'm going to do my part regardless. I'm going to go ahead and tell you off top. I clean up. And I clean up regularly. So if you're coming in here, your job is going to be help to maintain this clean and even make it better. But what we're not going to do is make it worse. But I'm going to do my part. I don't just sit on my butt and hope the house get clean. I clean. Keeping the house clean is a shared responsibility of people who live together in the same dwelling. I'm going to read that again. Keeping the house clean is a shared responsibility of people who live together in the same dwelling. Each person must do their part. Some household duties are more tedious and unattractive appearing than others, but all are required to live in a clean environment, inside and out. If the black woman knows a little interest and helps out, she is more apt to do better than she is in the past. Lastly, the black man should not allow the black woman to put him out or tell him to get out every time she gets mad at him. If she's mad, she should be the one that leaves. It's not her house. It belongs to them both. But if you're a black man and you live in wherever you live, and if you're contributing to the mess and you're not contributing to clean it up, get off your lazy ass and clean up. Stop being a little boy. That's nasty. You're nasty. Get up and clean up behind yourself. You're an adult. What are you doing? I grew up around men who cook, clean, and take care of the house. So that men that I meet who don't cook or clean, I often realize that they were raised, they were spoiled and most likely raised by a single mother who raised them and gave them the idea that they don't have to clean up behind themselves. And they're almost useless around the house, or pretty much useless around the house. And they contribute to the decline of the house. As an adult, you should clean up behind yourself. Just as an adult, just as a general adult, clean up behind yourself. What's so hard about that? Don't let stuff pile up like in the video, in the opening clip. She let stuff pile up. She's in the bed with her shoes on. I don't even get in the bed with the clothes I wore outside. I have inside clothes and outside clothes. I have inside shoes and outside shoes. You should have seen me in there putting that elbow grease and cleaning my bathtub yesterday. And matter of fact, when I get through with this video and I get it edited and put up and everything, I'm going to mop this floor. I done washed my dishes yesterday, my kitchen clean, my bathroom clean. I just need to vacuum and mop this floor. And I'll be good. You got to keep your house clean, man. I don't care who you are or what you are. If you're not keeping your house clean, you nasty and you need to grow up. The black man must start to take a positive, firm look at what goes on around his home, the condition of his children, what his woman wears, what happens in his absence and presence. Many black men take the position that certain home activities or decisions are strictly up to the black woman. This is true only to a certain point. Whether or not the black man is directly involved or not, he should stay abreast of everything from the children's grades and reaction to his woman's menstrual cycle to what she cooks for dinner. He must stop pretending that he is not interested in what goes on with his woman and children. He has a right to know these things, and the black woman has an obligation to make a daily or nightly report of the day's activities in the black man's home. This includes black women who do not live with the man they belong to. Separate quarters has no bearing on the sharing of important information if a man and woman have committed themselves to each other steadily. Today's relationship styles dictate that the man and the woman maintain separate parts of their personalities that they do not share with each other or separate areas of their desires. These mates believe that there are certain special private things about them that their mate or other intimate friends absolutely should not know. So they practice the behavior of this part of them with other strangers or relationships manufactured and considered to be distant enough for their day-to-day lives so as to not be found out. There should not be anything, not any part of a black man and a black woman they cannot share with each other if called upon to do so. This does not just include pleasure. Everyone has certain frailties hidden inside that must be protected for fear of discovery or rejection. But you have to be responsible with people's feelings and emotions. You have to be responsible with people, especially the people that you claim to love. If you're not responsible with their feelings and emotions, you are not fit to be in a relationship. If I don't believe I can be vulnerable with you, you're not going to be in a relationship with me. It's just that simple. Harmony, unity, cooperation, teamwork, togetherness. These are all words that we should be championing within our community. We should not be having the ideas and the conversations and the mindsets of we know we need unity, but black people not gonna come together. One of the best ways we can come together is starting with making sure we take care of ourselves, be the greatest versions of ourselves, be honest, upright, upstanding people, be righteous people, be rich, righteous people. But make sure we create and foster healthy relationships with intimate partners, friends, family, others, colleagues, neighbors, especially black folk. Us nurturing our relationship with each other, improving our relationship with each other. Black unity should not be a myth or an idea. It should be a reality. The black family is in danger. One of the reasons the black family is in danger is because the black man has been removed as the protector, and the black woman is vulnerable to all of the lies, deceptions, and the narratives from the white supremacist power structure. They told the black woman she doesn't need the black man. They repeatedly told her that she was programmed to believe she doesn't need a black man. Now we have generations of black women who believe they don't need black men. We have children who believe they don't need their fathers. We have black men we have black boys who believe that they're irrelevant and black men are irrelevant. Check out the video I did with the brother Rodney when he was interviewing the young kids. It was probably the very first video we did. And the young man said, black men, young 11 or 12-year-old boy said, black men are not needed. Not understanding that he will grow up to become a black man. So if he believes black men are not needed, how would that weigh on his psyche when he realizes that he will become a black man? What would that do to him? We need each other. I'm here fighting for our community. I'm here fighting for us, fighting for myself, fighting for my family, fighting for us. We are one. You have to join the fight as well. You have to want it. It has to be our will. And we have to let our will be done. The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. That was chapter 9, Housekeeping. So the next video will be chapter 10, Raising Children. And that go from page 99 to page, hold on, let me see. From page 99 to page 111. Page 99 to page 111, Raising Children. But today's video, the focus is on housekeeping. To keep our minds clean, to keep our spirits clean, our bodies clean, our mentalities clean, our environments clean, our houses clean. Wake up, clean up, stand up, or shut up. Joseph Ward. I love you all. Make sure you catch the next video.